That was one of the longest nights. I hate when I can't sleep. Thought with all the medicine I've taken over the past couple days, I'd still be kind of wonky, but man, I couldn't sleep. So at 3 this morning when I woke up, I was like, all right, it's time to get day started. I looked at my watch, it's 3:25. I was like, ugh. So I rolled around in bed, but now it's time to go get some of the free continental breakfast, which is usually not terrible, and then get the day going. Better let me out. Yeah. So anyway, let's keep this day rolling. Happy Tuesday. Got to talk to the wifey and boy this morning. They're all good. And, as I was finishing up breakfast, when I was coming back to my room, there was, you run into several business people that got their suits and ties on. They're headed into work. And I wonder what it's like to be a professional business person and you have to travel all the time. You're away from your family. Because this, it's 1 or 2 days here and there, but I couldn't imagine always being away from your family. And, they might make tons of money. And everybody always says, well, money's not everything, but I bet it would be nice if you had it. But there was one man in particular, as he was walking out, I'm generally a pretty happy person. And I was just kind of smiling, nodding to people. And he looked just miserable. And I was like, well, if he slept the way I did, maybe that's why he's miserable. But I don't know. Just made me wonder. Just got to spend a little bit of time with the family. I came home from a meeting and just relaxed for a little bit. But now I've got a meeting with my guys Tuesday night. Looking forward to that, James chapter 2. But the last 24 hours, I was with a group of student ministers from all over the Southeast, and the organization is DEA, Scott Dawson Evangelistic Association. I've known Scott since he was a seminary student. When he was in college, my mother actually booked, I think it was his first speaking gig in Chilton County, and through my mentor, Miss Myrtle Littleton, Scott has been a part of so much that I've done, and when I became a youth minister, it was just natural for me to kind of gravitate towards doing things with him. And I didn't know exactly why in the beginning I wanted to, and probably it was just something that I knew we could do, to go to an event that he was putting together or something like that. But over the years, I've seen how his ministry is so much more than just something for your students. I wouldn't say they pride themselves in this, but they allow you as a youth minister to not just use them to minister to your students, but they minister to you as well. And I'm very fortunate. To this day, I don't understand why I'm part of it, but I'm part of a student pastor advisory team. We call it SPAT. But we just sit down and we talk about calendar of events that SDEA is doing, what they can do to make it better for those that aren't involved, how they can make the events themselves better. And it's really neat to be a part of that. And it was me, and I think there was 18, maybe 19 other youth ministers. And these are all like top-notch guys in me. I got in there. I guess I balanced it out a little bit. But Scott Dawson, Scott Lenning, two amazing men in ministry, and Bill McMahon, I've grown to just love him. I think the world of him. Gina, Casey, and Taylor, some of the unsung people. They play the background. They're not on the stage, but they make it happen, and they have been so good to me over the years. And I'm not crying, my eyes itching. I'm not crying.
Billy Hatley, I got to see him today before I left. So it's just awesome to see those people that I've developed relationships with over the years. And every time I'm around them, when I leave, I'm just, I wouldn't say recharged. I'm kind of overwhelmed just because I've got so much going on in my mind right now. But one of the things that just I've really gathered today on the way home was how important it is to me personally, the investment they've made in me. And you know, I've been doing youth work for over 25 years now, and one of the things that I really have laid on my heart is to invest in other youth ministers. And it's a fine line, because you don't want to come across as let me be the one to tell you what to do, but I just want to be a listening ear for them. I want to be a sounding board for them. There's a group of guys that I've been sending text messages to every week before we start Crossroads, just praying for them and praying for their ministries and their families, and just talked to the wifey and said, hey, here's what I want to do. So we're hoping before too long to get a group of youth ministers in our area together and just talk, just enjoy a meal together and pray. And so, but right now I'm headed to the church, and we are getting ready for Tuesday night with the guys. So I'm looking forward to that, and then go home and chill with the family. I know you want to see the family. I want to see the family. What have you made? Just leave it right there. Oh, come right here. Heart you, Dad. Well, I heart you too. That's pretty cool, dude.
Well, Mom did that one, and I tried to do it on this side.
Uh-huh.
But I messed up. I was gonna do I heart you, Dad.
Well, that's not bad. I think it looks awesome. I'll tie it to the front of my Jeep.
We played ball.
HamstaCam.
HamstaCam.
We sized.
Sized.
Yes. We tried to figure out why we have to plug up a VCR and a DVD player to a TV.
Well, if we had the remote control for the TV, we wouldn't have to.
Oh.
That remote's been gone for 75 or 80 years. HamstaCam.
And we chilled. What else did we do? We ate eggs and bacon and biscuits.
I ate Texas Day Brazil. I ate 14 cows and 3 pigs and 4 chickens.
And we chilled last night when we went to bed about 9. He went to bed about 9 something. We folded up 18 loads of clothes.
Yay.
No, there's no we on the folding clothes. Only Mom folded clothes.
He helped me put them away. He did. And he got to school super early today.
That's right. I heard you got to school like 7 o'clock. Did you open the door for the principal? He said, good morning, principal. Glad you could come. Well, you're stuck with me tomorrow, so HamstaCam. I'm glad to be home.
We're glad you're home.
I'm going to take some more medicine and go to bed. Actually, we're going to watch Person of Interest.
Poi.
So, pretty excited about that. But it's time to shut this down for the night. So, love God, love people, be better.